Okay, well, it's past 6:30, so I'll call this meeting to order. Good evening, everybody. Um, Did everyone receive a copy of the public meeting complaint, public meeting complaint?
Yes.
Yep.
Did everybody have a chance to read it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. Then I'm going to make a motion. I move to authorize town council to investigate an open meeting law complaint filed against the Finance Committee on or about June 11th, 2024, and to respond to said complaint on behalf of the committee as he sees fit. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on this?
I guess, John, I've talked with you, and just so the rest of the members know, the Mass General Laws and the AG's regs on this requires a meeting such as this in order for delegation to happen. It's not something that Chris Martin or John as the chair could have just authorized. The statute does require that the committee meet. So that's why we're doing it this way.
So we have the motion before us. I think we would call a roll call vote on the motion. Is that necessary?
When it's being virtual, unless you're in person, all votes should be roll call.
Okay. Then all in favor? I vote aye. Jen?
Aye.
Scott votes aye. Jen?
Aye.
Aye.
Bob and Jen vote aye.
Aye.
And Bob, I think you should record this as a roll call vote. Okay, and anyone opposed or abstaining? If not, then the motion passes by unanimous vote. Thank you very much. And so I will now entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting, to end the meeting. Or should it be adjourned to a specific day, or is it better to just?
Well, I think the way that I've left it, certainly if the committee feels, John, I'll be in touch with you as the chair. We have 14 business days from the date that the complaint was received to respond. Okay. My plan here is to, from what it seems here, the complaint has to deal with whether or not there was sufficient notice in the notice that was posted 48 hours before the May 23rd meeting took place. I've watched the video once. I'm going to watch it a couple more times, and quite honestly, the posting requirement that falls on the chair. It's what the chair anticipates 48 hours beforehand. And so I'll probably, John, I'll be talking with you mainly. And
Yes.
I think the reason why we drafted the motion the way that it was, it's going to be me as town council as kind of making a decision here as to whether there was a violation or not, and
Yes.
the circumstances behind it. Certainly, we should probably schedule another meeting, I suppose, if the committee feels that they want to discuss the findings beforehand. But I'm not quite sure. That's up to the committee, I suppose.
Yeah, I was thinking mainly is that if we're liable to need a meeting at a time when we wouldn't have 2 days notice available to us, then we might just adjourn this to a tentative meeting at a specific date, which we then could cancel or not. But if you think that when you get finished with your work and you be calling on perhaps not only me, but any member of the committee that's appropriate, that we would have a leeway of at least 2 days' time to get to a meeting, then we could just adjourn.
And I can certainly contact members that I feel I need to for my any investigation
Yeah.
myself.
Yep.
I don't need everybody here for that, and quite honestly, I'd probably prefer not to.
Right.
So I could talk to any individual that I feel like I would have to individually, uh, and see where it takes me.
Okay, very good then. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Wait a minute, before you do that, John, would you send me a copy of the motion
Yes, I will.
so I can have it correctly? And I assume we
Yeah.
are not going into executive session as.
We're not going to go into executive session. We don't have
Okay.
to. Okay.
Okay,
Any other questions? If not, then the motion is to adjourn. Is there a second?
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do you,
Any-
do you have
any
to take a roll call on this?
No.
Technically, yes. Every vote when you do it virtually under separate AG regs that we have here, every vote should be roll call.
Okay. Roll call vote. Jen,
Aye.
Bob,
Yes, aye.
Scott,
Aye.
Joe,
Aye.
and I'm an aye. So that's all about it. So we have a unanimous vote to adjourn. So call this meeting adjourned, and we'll see you all in probably a few days to a week's time. Thank you very much for attending this evening.
Okay. Yep.
Thanks,
Okay.
Bob.
Good night.
Aye.